Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Stephen Curry.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Josh Okogie is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at small forward. And for both of these teams, this is their 4th and final game of group play.
Yeah, and both have done what they needed to do in order to remain in contention for the NBA Cup. But only one side can emerge victorious tonight.
Now here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Here's Butler. Shot clock at 6. And it's Butler with the jam.
And there's Jimmy Butler later on in his career, but still showing you the athleticism. And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now here's Curry. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Curry against Thompson. Curry. No good. Here's Okogie. Drops in the layup for 2.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
Last go-around, they lost the regular season series to this team, but beat them in the playoffs.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And Durant gets it to go.
Just the endless length of Durant, helping him right there inside.
Outside Curry. Fires in the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Durant's got 6.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
Pass to Moody. On the wing, Curry. Shoots over Thompson. That won't go either for Curry.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter.
Wow. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Butler on the wing. Outside Hield. Pass to Moody. Back to Hield. On the wing, Curry. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
At this point, you're almost shocked when Steph misses a 3, especially from the corner.
And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim, a 6'4", sharp-shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those 3s up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, PA. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And Houston has possession. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Nice shot by Durant. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Yeah, and that made it difficult to stay connected to their shooters.
Clock at 6. Moody from outside. The putback. Here's Green. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's just great hustle by Green. few players in this league play as hard as Draymond.
Here's Durant. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Curry against Thompson. Back to Curry. Butler taking his time here. There's the block.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Durant's got 13.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. See the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Atlanta, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they've managed to hang in the top 10 so far, which is a great way to kick off your season. It's a foundation they can build on moving forward.
Now here's Curry. Shoots over Thompson. Curry, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Smith finds Durant. Count the basket. 15 points for Durant.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yes, Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. The first thing on his mind was not letting Kevin Durant beat them. He said, quote, even if it means playing off other guys, we cannot let KD get comfortable. We have to be right up in his jersey the entire game. We're going to see some aggressive D on Durant tonight by the sound of this. Back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense, it's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
Here's Butler. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops. The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Curry surveys. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Houston leading by 7. The 15-footer, and he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Hield on the wing. Outside Curry. Butler finds Hield. Now here's Curry. From deep three-point land. Durant pulls it in.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Shakes him. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jimmy Butler. A really important game for the NBA Cup tournament tonight. Both of these teams are still alive, Grant.
Well, B.A., despite losing in cup games, they can still advance into the knockout stages. So they both have a lot to play for. This should be a fun one.
And he makes a first. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Chums. The 3, Smith. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 11. The floater, and Butler with the lay-in. Butler's got 6.
Yeah, that floater is something that we've seen from Butler throughout his career.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Count it. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 11. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Thompson finds Durant. Pass to Capella. Horford with a steal. Curry goes in. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
And if you give Steph any daylight, he is going to make you pay.
Outside Durant. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Curry against Van Vliet. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 11.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
For 3, Durant. Warriors with the rebound.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Outside Podziemski. For 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Thompson gets it to go.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Warriors trail by 11. Shot is good by Curry.
Now, Curry's ability to stay on balance through that contact is impressive.
Screen by Capella. Here's Durant. Nice D from Horford. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Outside Curry. Outside Kuminga. Fires the three. Capella with a rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Thompson. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker. And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Kuminga with it. Van Vliet covering. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside, Capella. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Rockets lead by 11.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now here's Thompson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
Pass to Podziemski. 1:05 left to play in the first. Shot is good by Curry.
And he single-handedly tried to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Checked in for Stephen Curry. And then for Houston, Alperen Sengun comes in for Durant. And Harris is subbed in for Amen Thompson. In 54 seconds left in the first. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. Warriors trail by 11. Podziemski with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Butler. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
The Rockets lead by 9. On the wing, Holiday. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. The Warriors pull it in.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Here's Butler. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Butler's got 10.
Well, that's why his teammates look to get him down on the block. It is clear how confident he is down there.
Good work there as it goes. And it's now only a 5-point Rocket lead.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Houston. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Houston leading by 5. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Clint Capella out there with Alperen Sengun. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, small forward. Now here's Podziemski. No points so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Jimmy Butler. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Butler. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. The open shot by VanVleet and another basket for Houston.
And clearly from mid-range, VanVleet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Three-pointer, VanVleet. Yes, and it's Sengun picking up the assist. And now a 7-point Rocket lead.
And this is what VanVleet is known for, a volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
Horford can't hit. The Rockets have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. It's Eason with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Oh, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
First free throw is good. Well, remember, this is game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout rounds.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference, the second place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to point differential.
Butler hits them both. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Down low. Oh, deflected. On the attack, JB.
And if Butler gets going, he is not going to let up. He will continue to attack over and over again.
Pass to Eason. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. Second, the Warriors.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Finney Smith passes to Capella, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
That free throw, no good.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
And he's good on the second. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Butler. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
This will be his 4th shot at the line here in this one. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Rockets. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And the free throw, no good.
You know, there's always a lot of talk around Jimmy Butler, but the fact is this. When the game is on the line, Butler can raise his effort level. It's almost unmatched in this league.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
Now here's Durant. His last outing, he had 18 points. Yes, sir! KD for 3.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
And here's Curry for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
The kick to Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. 9-point game. There's a screen by Kuminga. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got 19 points.
Well, defending Curry before he catches the ball is so important. He's got such a quick release.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And that game against the Kings, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Thompson, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Van Vliet against Curry. Pass to Kuminga. And here's Horford. Outside Curry. Curry at the rim.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
The Rockets lead by 4. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. His 6th miss of the game, just 2 for 8 now.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
A nice shot by Butler.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Nice shot by Durant.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
The Warriors have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Curry, no good. Houston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Durant looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Curry finds Horford. Now Butler. 15 in his last outing. The shot, no good. Good D by Şengün. Houston leading by 6. Over Kuminga. And that one's long. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Butler's shot is good.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Outside Durant. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Durant's got 36 points.
And as you can see, that shot is well within his wheelhouse.
Here's Curry. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Well, that's just easy for Curry, and you can see how comfortable he is in the mid-range area.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Butler can't get it to go. The Rockets shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Eason. And Okogie is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Warriors trail by 6. And here's Curry, and he lays it up and in. Curry's got 25 points.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
Outside Durant. Nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
All right, Steph, I see your 3, and I'll raise you with one of my own.
An open look for Smith. Rebounded by Green.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Here's Moody. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Smith against Green. Gets stolen by Hield. In transition. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Okogie. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Curry. Fast break. Here we go. Hield from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Hield's got 8 points.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
The kick to Durant. Fires the 3. A great response from Durant.
He's got a solid rhythm going from the perimeter. 3 triples in the first quarter, and now 3 more since.
Hield on the wing. Smith against Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, Kuminga will look for any opportunity to throw it down.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the 3rd stop of this 4-game trip. The 3 from Thompson. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Outside Kuminga. Hield on the wing. Here's Curry. 28 points for him. Lets the 3 fly. Smith with the rebound. Houston leading by 3. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, pretty slick move by Smith. You got to have a strong handle to go up against NBA defenders.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Here's Moody. Pass to Curry. Six to shoot. Shoots over Thompson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Curry's got 30 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Put your hands together for your Warriors dancers.
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams is checked in. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
And over the last 10 games, they have done a great job at getting the shots they want and shooting a high percentage.
Thompson passes to Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Kuminga. Back to Curry. Outside Moody. Outside Hield. Now here's Moody. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Baseline try. And it's Hield missing. The Rockets lead by 5. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson passes to Okogie. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Well, the Warriors shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter.
And Curry putting on pressure to the interior of that defense and earning a trip to the free throw line.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Stephen Curry taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Second free throw, no good.
Well, Steph Curry is an all-time great who continues to amaze us, and I am just so glad I've got the best seat in the house.
Kevin Durant.
Outside Curry. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, and we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for being here. Let's kick things off with a check on the NBA Players of the Week. The winner in the East, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected #1 overall in 2021. He seemed like a guy built to put a team on his back, and now we're seeing it.
Putting it all together. Tremendous talent. Go, Cade.
All right, looking back now at that first half, we just saw some obstacles to overcome for the Golden State Warriors.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and this score would be totally different. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we've got That second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And the Rockets with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. Down low, it'll be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
Well, Tim, Kevin Durant, the winner of the 2025 Magic Johnson Award, recognized for his grace with the media.
Well, he is willing to engage with the media and the fans, B.A., even on a range of topics. He'll weigh in and give his thoughts.
Here's Durant, following the score by Golden State. The 3, Smith. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler. And it's rejected.
Oh, eager to make a defensive impact. Smith gets after it to find the denial.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Stolen by Thompson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball. Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in actions, and he can get downhill. Brian, back to you.
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Smith. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
Curry with it. Defended by Thompson. Outside Moody. Back to Butler. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Okogie. He's got 6. What a terrific move that is. Okogie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Curry, no good. Houston leading by 9. Pass to Durant. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Curry from deep 3-point land. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Hield. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Curry. And the layup is good. Curry's got 38 points.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 14. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Inside. And Sengun throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Sengun. I love when he goes up with power.
The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Right side, Butler. Pass to Hield. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. Hield's got 11 points.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
It's stolen by Curry. All alone on the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that whole break was triggered by Steph Curry's defense coming up with the steal.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Houston leading by 11. It's stolen by Green. Here's Butler. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Rockets have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. For three, Durant sinks the tray. Durant's got 49 in the game.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Puts it up from the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Houston has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to Smith. Over Butler, and another basket for Houston.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Warriors trail by 14. Outside heel. 4-3. It's hauled in by Houston. Durant's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Here's Smith. He's got it. 6 of 10 now. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Van Vliet is checked in for the Rockets. All right, let's take a glance at which two guards have been shooting the ball the best from outside the arc this season. Second is Buddy Hield.
These long-range shooters almost always have the green light because they're just so accurate.
Well, today more than ever, elite shooting is at a premium. Two guards must be able to hurt you from deep.
Now here's Butler. 27 points for him.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Now here's Durant. Over Butler. Durant's shot is off. Warriors trail by 14. Hield with the ball. 11 points in the game. Not going to go that time. Van Vliet with it. And it's Hield picking him up. Oh, ripped away. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Baseline jumper. The shot by Butler. No good.
Just hasn't been his night so far. And if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
And Thompson gets it to go.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Now here's Curry. He's got 40 now. And there it is for him.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Durant. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Curry against Van Vliet. Off target from outside. Houston leading by 16. Up top, Durant. Moody defends. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. And there's the drive. Basket count. Van Vliet's got his third bucket of the night.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
And Hield puts up a deep three. Rockets with a rebound. Sengun's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 6 assists now in the game. And it's the Warriors with the ball. And Hield puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
And the Warriors make some changes. Horford. He's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And a change for the Rockets. Eason's checked in. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Houston.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Thompson. That one goes in. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Here's Curry. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Outside Eason. Here's Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Here's Podziemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Podziemski's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Outside Eason. Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And he trains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
They're really working the paint now.
1:52 left in the third quarter. And here's Curry for three. Eason pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Durant, good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Durant's got 57 points.
Setting each other up beautifully, I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
The shot by Butler, no good.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight. Around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
They double team Thompson. Pass to Şengün. To the inside. Another bucket! Wow!
Oh, never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Thompson outside. wide open. Warriors with the rebound.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Curry goes in, and it's in there. Curry's got 48.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Houston Rockets. He ends the quarter having collected a season-high number of rebounds. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to The game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Tari Eason, Clint Capella out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Fred VanVleet, and it's Harris in at the 2-guard spot. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
Butler with the ball, and Capella picks him up defensively, and the shot goes down. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
VanVleet, the pass to Harris. He takes it in to the paint. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Kuminga's shot is off. Well, Houston's shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. Eason can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Outside Kuminga. Butler up top. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Butler is a very physical player. He wants to get into your body and draw the whistle.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Davison, he's checked in for Tate. Butler hits them both. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Eason, the pass to VanVleet. Oh, he's finally able to knock one down.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching VanVleet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Butler on the wing. He's marked by Finney-Smith.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Capella. Here's Davison. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Right side Eason. VanVleet outside. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound. Outside Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Kuminga, the pass to Horford. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
VanVleet outside. Here's Capella. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Butler. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's Horford. Misses off the right iron. And Van Vliet has got the ball here for the Rockets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And it's Eason penetrating. It's Eason with the jam.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing.
And here's Butler outside. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Houston. Big run right now for him, 11-2. Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. Houston working the ball around. Screen by Capella. Eason gets a hand on it, controls the rebound and the putback. Capella's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Butler with the ball. Finney Smith's there. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 41.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hits the trifecta. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
The Rockets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far here in the fourth quarter. And Houston enough. Another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Butler. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Butler's got 16 in the second half.
And that's what makes defending Butler so tricky. He can just stop on a dime and pull up.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Butler passes to Kuminga. Now Butler. Here's Horford. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Second chance shot. And Finney Smith with the lay-in. Finney Smith's got his first basket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Well, the Warriors shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Fires from 14. Off the left rim and out. And the Rockets shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. The offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Finney Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have hit the boards hard this half. Those second chance points are mounting up.
Shot to stop the run. In deep. Butler drops it in.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
The Rockets shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. Pass to Capella. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Outside Eason. Down low. Here's Finney Smith. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Butler finds Kuminga. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Van Vliet. Plenty of space. Not enough on that one as it misses. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Curry. Hits yet again. Wow!
An incredible performance tonight. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history. Capella, the pass to Van Vliet. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Van Vliet's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket, always ready to take it inside.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches for most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And so it's Houston with it. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. So for the Rockets, Adams checked in for Clint Capella, and Harris is subbed in for Green. And the Warriors shooting it well, almost 50% for the floor. Moody, second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Harris passes to Adams. Now Van Vliet. Back to Adams. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Here's Curry. Finney-Smith pulls it in.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
2 minutes.
From 9 feet out, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Van Vliet's got 22 points.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
Van Vliet against Curry. A minute 42 left in the final quarter. And Harris has got the ball here for the Rockets. Pass to Adams. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Curry, that's good.
Well, that's Curry doing what he does best, doing damage from the outside.
Pass to Adams. And here's Van Vliet. Right at the free throw line. Second shot opportunity. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Adams drops them both. Now here's Butler. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Finney-Smith. Van Vliet outside. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finished group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they put some extra effort into these NBA Cup games, if you ask me. Now, proving they came to play this year.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
KD, you were able to clamp down defensively as the game wore on. What was the key there?
Well, we stayed patient. We could touch the shots. They hit some tough ones early on. And I think in the pick and roll, we made a solid adjustment. And we turned that around. Coach made a great adjustment, and we was able to get rebounds and go.
The patience was so important. It paid off. Thanks, KD.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now, time for our player of the game, Kevin Durant.